everybody? Welcome back in the building. I hope you guys are having a beautiful start to your week so far. I just got back from a run and I'm very excited. I got two screens pulled up actually. The more important game from a Liverpool standpoint obviously is the Chelsea-Newcastle game. We want Chelsea to drop points in that game. A draw or a Newcastle win would definitely be the best result for us. But then also Arsenal are playing Everton at home, so that's gonna be an important game for the title race. You know what I mean? So there's two games going on at the same time that I'm really curious to see how they will go down, and that's what we'll be watching together today. I didn't actually expect to go live, but I was like, you know what? Let's freaking do it because I think this will be a really interesting game, especially the Chelsea Newcastle one because Newcastle are starting to play better, you know what I mean? Ordinarily, I would think this is just going to be a win for Chelsea, but you never know what Newcastle could do, you know what I mean? So I'm real curious to see. What are we saying, guys? Oh yeah, I just wanted to pull up a second tab here, but this is going to be for the... Here we go. I'm going to move this down. Yo, Joseph, nice to see you in the Twitch chat. I see Lakin. I see Earthball. We need Chelsea to drop points, says Lakin. Could use a Newcastle win, says Earthball. Exactly. That's the result. That's the little hate watch that we got going here today. Florida, nice to see you in the building. We want a Newcastle win, right? Exactly. That's what we want. We want a Newcastle win. That's it. That's exactly what we want. Okay, perfect. I got this here. How was Aston Villa versus Lille, bro? It was great. The atmosphere was fantastic. The Villa fans actually weren't that great. But yeah, the atmosphere was great. And the only thing is Lille really didn't play well. Like, neither team played well. I don't even think Villa deserved the 1-0 win. But at the same time, Lille didn't play well either. So it really was more of a 0-0 kind of game. And there wasn't much entertainment, to be honest. It was just both teams were really poor. Like, the quality of football was just poor. Kat says Chelsea 1, Newcastle 3. I hope so. I'm going to hydrate to that, Kat. I'm going to hydrate to a Newcastle win. Oh, nah, bro. This is, I have, bro, don't worry. I'm definitely against smoking. This is, what's it called? Incense. Look. Can you see? I love lighting incense. So it's just like for the smell, and I love to meditate to it. So I was just lighting this up. Let me show you guys actually. Do any of you guys light up incense at home? See that? Yeah, no, one thing I can guarantee you is I am someone that will never ever smoke, because there's nothing I love more than playing football and running, and smoking absolutely kills your lungs. So that would be the last thing I would do in the world, I think. You know? I'm now a sub on Twitch. Big up, Joseph. Thank you for becoming a sub. Thank you, Joseph, for your support. Big up. Earthball says, exactly. If we do actually drop points to Spurs, what more convincing would people need that the... Bro... we can't drop points to Spurs. It's as simple as that. We cannot drop points to Spurs. Wait, I'll be right back. I just got myself some tea, and we're about to kick off. We are about to kick off. Let me get the timer ready here. And we've officially kicked off. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Newcastle are getting this game kicked off. I want to hear your predictions in the building. I'm going to go for a 2-2. Like I said, I'm hoping that Chelsea will drop points because they're obviously a main rival to Liverpool. We're on equal points. I mean, now I guess they're on one more because technically it's a draw in this game so far. But yeah, what I was saying was any drop points for Chelsea would be a W for Liverpool. Fishy, big up. Thank you for being a community support member for 17 months. Can we get W's in the building? Who says Chelsea to win this? Not gonna lie. I hope not. I hope not. Big up to LFC Boy as well, who's on a 3 stream streak. They did the huddle again, but Aston Villa was the only English team to win in Europe last week. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate for a Chelsea win. Not a Chelsea win. What am I saying? A Newcastle win. I got some tea. And I lit up some incense, so I got some really nice meditative smell right now. Look at this. So we're going to have relaxing vibes in the building because it's not Liverpool Football Club that's playing today, so we could relax. And I got the Arsenal-Everton game popped open. Alinas, good evening. How are you, my brother? My Romanian scouser. Oh, that's so good. Oh, God, don't say I jinxed it. I have a Duolingo streak for what language, bro? What language do you have a Duolingo? Guys, vote on the poll. I'm going to vote. Okay. I'm going to vote for Newcastle. Joseph, I'm voting for Newcastle. Who would you rather? Lakin. Honestly, I'm more worried about Liverpool. Why can't you... Wait, Lakin, if you can't hear, could you refresh? Joseph, could you tell anybody who can't hear the stream to refresh? Because I know it's working for sure. Coconut, nice to see you in the building. What's good? We need to win versus Galatasaray. Absolutely. Very good day. I've had zero energy today. No, Solon, I'm sorry to hear that. For 9 hours, it's been here in Estonia. I've only walked my cat outside for 30 minutes. That's it, bro. You should go on a walk after the stream, after these games. I'll go on a walk after too. But I was similar to you. I was low on energy today, and I forced myself to go on a run. And it was a small run. I only did like 4 kilometers, but I feel so much better now. So I really recommend even going for a walk. You're going to feel so much better after. I promise. You're going to watch the Arsenal game? Florida, I'm watching the Arsenal game at the same time too. Arsenal-Everton. Nah, bro, I have incense. Look, it's some incense. What's up? Sorry I'm late. I had to do some random project. Big up, Ikitike fan. What's up? Fritz says, looking forward to tomorrow's game. Spurs are a complete no excuses whatsoever. Exactly. There's absolutely no excuses. Absolutely no excuses. Who do you think is going to win? Zane, I think it's going to be a draw. Jake Kelly, nice to see you. The cap signed by him. Kirkez. Wait, we have just seen Kirkez and got Jake's picture took and his cap signed by him. Leo, he was mad. Why was he mad? Are you saying Kirkez was mad? Big up Blacken, who says, what's your prediction for the Liverpool game? Minus 4-1 Liverpool. I like that prediction, honestly, 4-1. I haven't thought about prediction yet, so I can't give it to you, Lakin, but I like yours. I like yours. Trial I'm watching both Chelsea and Arsenal, so I'll keep you guys updated on both games. Santhil, nice to see you. What's up? Bro, it's just going to be chill vibes right now because we're just hoping Chelsea's going to drop points and Liverpool's not playing so we can relax a little bit. It's going to be good vibes in the building. Do you still do football bingo at halftime? Fritz, not really. We more so do workouts at halftime now. I think I'm going to do a plank at halftime. That's what we've been doing more of. Troll, I would love a big win tomorrow. Do you think we might get Van de Ven? Bailey Life. If Spurs go down, I think we might go for one of their center backs. I agree. But if they don't, I don't see us spending so big on Mickey Van de Ven when I just don't see us spending that much money on him. Even though he is a target. Lakin says if Newcastle win, they'll go over their rival Sunderland in the table. I saw Sunderland lost at home to Brighton today, right? They're losing that really good home record they had before. I'm ready to playing Battle Leo halftime. Edward, when do you think? Yeah, Sunderland lost 1-0 at home to Brighton. Big up Tobias. Thank you for your support, bro. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the amount of money it would cost if Spurs stay up, the amount of money it would cost to sign Van de Ven, I don't see it happening. I don't think we spend that much on that player like that. I don't think we do, personally. But if they go down, it would be a different story because the fees wouldn't be the same. If Spurs went down, a lot of the players would leave. You know what I mean? Garnacho. Ooh, with a dangerous cross. Is that going to be a corner? Yeah, it's going to be a corner for Chelsea. I ate at my neighbor's house. What did they make? What food did they make? At your neighbor's house. Liverpool made Sunderland lose their streak. I know, right? Today is LFC stress-free day. Yes. I feel like this is the calmest I've ever seen Leo. Yeah, Coconut. Honestly, I feel so calm. I just went on a run in the park, and then I just had a shower, and now I lit up some incense, and I just feel so calm and... Oh, it's falling. I just feel so calm, but in the best possible way. Just good vibes right now. Good vibes in the building. Because it's the freaking weekend. And we don't have to be stressed out about Liverpool right now. We don't. Yo, Gvaza, nice to see you in the building. Chance for Fofana. What's your score prediction for the Man City? Bro, I'm more thinking about these games right now. You're already thinking about City, Real Madrid? Mr. Ketchup, I don't think I'm going to be as calm tomorrow, to be honest. Because it's such a game that we need to win against against Spurs. You know who's a top quality player? Lewis Hall. The left back of Newcastle. What a player. Nah, Rich, what did you say? You said I ignored you? Sorry, Rich, I didn't see your message. What did you say before? Leo, check out Georgian food. Absolute perfection. I have had Georgian food in Berlin. When I visited Berlin, there were a lot of Georgian restaurants. And what are your thoughts? Lakin, there's nothing reliable around Xabi Alonso yet. Nothing reliable. But I do think that if the football doesn't improve under Slot and we don't win the FA Cup or the Champions League, I think it's going to be very, very hard for him to keep the job. You know? Because of the football and the way the fan base feels. Danny says, I went outside briefly to look at nature. I like a big bumblebee. By the way, do you guys think Cole Palmer is going to start for England at the World Cup? Reece James just signed a new contract, yeah, Chelsea. But do you guys think Cole Palmer is going to start? Just said, yo, how have you been? Sorry, Rich, I missed your message. I've been good, bro. How have you been? Do you have any pets, by the way? I'm curious. I do have a cat, Solen, but it's like my family's cat, so not where I live now because I live on my own. I got a female cat. Her name is Millie. Her birthday... She's sleeping beside me. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. We could see Oliver Glasner at Liverpool. No, thank you. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, Newcastle give it away in a dangerous position. Chelsea are starting to pile on the pressure here. Not with his recent performances. What's up, Bayern Roblox? Are you a Bayern fan or a Liverpool fan? Yo, what's up, The Real Hero? What's your score prediction? I'm going for a draw. A draw. I usually drink... Fritz, I'm having some... Oh my god, what a save by Pickford, actually. What a save from Pickford. But I'm having... like an English breakfast tea. Oh my god, I thought Palmer scored there for the 1-0. I thought Cole Palmer scored there for the 1-0, but it's wide. Look at this, guys. Touch. Ooh, he dragged it just wide. Look at this. Great control. But it went away from the goal. It wasn't actually that close. I can't remember. Coconut, I don't think I had Play-Doh when I was a kid. I don't think so. Who would be left back for England? Bro, Lewis Hall is incredible. Do you guys agree that Lewis Hall should be the starting left back for England, or do you think it should be Luke Shaw? Because I think when I watch Lewis Hall for Newcastle, I'm so impressed by him. So I think he deserves to be in with the shout to be the starting left back for England at the World Cup. Let me know what you guys think. Yes, Alinos, do you drink tea? Rich says Newcastle might not really care about this game. They may be more focused on Barca. I mean, no, they've gone strong. Rich, I think if they didn't care about this game, they would have made more changes than they have. You know what I mean? I think if you play your strongest 11, it shows you want to win the game. Charles says, today's the only day I want Everton to win. Ooh, that's good defending. Rian, right now, there is no need for extra mods. But if that changes in the future, I would let you know. What did you think of it? I liked it, Gvaza, but it was too heavy for me. But it kind of was like a pizza type thing. A lot of bread. Authentic Georgian food is better because culture just tastes different. Yeah, it's true. That's why I would want to have it in Georgia. But what I specifically had, and I understand it's only one meal, was a bit too heavy for me. Thank you, Flex. Big up. Ooh, Enzo with a decent looking shot, but it's blocked by his own player. You look like Harry Potter with the glasses. Yeah, I drink tea, but not a lot. I used to not drink tea a lot, but now... Now I do, Alinas. In the afternoons. Because it's a bit cold here. So it just warms up the body. Would you rather lose against Spurs and win against Gala? Oh God, don't... I mean, if you had to tell me... if I had to choose, Rich, between both games... I would definitely rather win against Galatasaray than Spurs. Even though the Spurs game is crucial for the Champions League spots. It's just Champions League, bro. Yeah, I really need us to go to the next round. And it's a knockout game. You know what I mean? Oh, must have been a cheese bread called... Yeah, I think it was. Yep. Gaza. I think it was. It's still 0-0 in both games. Charles, I would definitely rather win the Champions League. Because when you win the Champions League, you qualify for the Champions League the next season anyways. You know what I mean? What's up? I'm feeling really sick and I have a fever. Hopefully I get better. Alyssa, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better soon. Are you resting in bed, Alyssa? And Rich, do you think Rio, who says, do you think Rio will play tomorrow? I hope he starts. I think there's a better chance. I think it makes more sense for him to start against Spurs than it does against Galatasaray. So I hope he starts. I really hope he starts. Newcastle through. Newcastle 1-0 up. And it's Anthony Gordon. Is he onside? Newcastle are 1-0 up, guys. Golacito. Golacito for Newcastle. And it is Liverpool fan Anthony Gordon. Can we get W Gordon spammed in the building? Former Red. I was going to say former Red. He's not a former Red. Former Evertonian, but Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan Gordon. Yeah, it was onside in the build-up, guys. It will count. It will count. 1-0 for Newcastle. That is what we like to see. Remember, we want Newcastle to win this game because Chelsea are one of our main rivals for Champions League football next season. So this is what we want, you guys. This is the result we want. Can we get W Gordon spammed in the building right now? Come on. Great counterattack for Newcastle. Bro, Newcastle got to keep... If they keep doing this... Chelsea are going to be in trouble. They're defending well and they're just ready to pounce on the counter, which is exactly what happened here. And if they continue to do that, bro, it's going to be a struggle for Chelsea. It will. And Everton almost scored, bro. Imagine if Newcastle and Everton scored at the same time. Let's have a look at the chance here. It was on the left-hand side. It didn't hit the post though, bro. It was blocked. It was, who was it blocked by? I think it was blocked by Timber, was it? But yeah, good chance for Everton as well. Yeah, Mr. Ketchup, I don't think Van de Ven is worth the money that he would cost in the market. I don't think he's worth the money. I would go for someone else. I agree with you. Oh, after that, okay. So, damn, Yeti. This shows Everton have a chance in this game. It's actually crazy, though, in the Premier League this season, how there isn't much distance between the top 6 and the other clubs. Like, even tonight, City play against West Ham. I'm not that confident that City will win that game. You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like in previous years... You would just say, oh, City's winning that 100%. Now I feel like the gap between the top 6 and all the other clubs in the league is so much smaller that you can't call games anymore. You guys know what I mean? Big up, Drippy. Thank you. Big up. What do you think about Murillo from Forest? Bro, I would love him. But again, the fee that's being talked about is so massive that he's the type of option that would make sense if, for example, Forest went down. Then his fee would be smaller. You know? What are your thoughts on that? Real hero, there's absolutely zero chance that Gyökeres is better than Ekitike. That's a load of crap. Oh, way better Alinos. But even spending 100 million on a defender is not smart in my opinion right now, because we're going to have to buy 2 wingers in the summer. We're going to have to buy a holding mid. So spending 100 million on one player to me sounds too wild. I don't think we should be doing that. You know? But if Ibu Konate ends up leaving, we might have to spend big on a defender. We already did, though, to be fair. Look. We signed the young defender from Rennes. We spent a lot of money on him. He's coming in the summer. We have Jérémy Jacquet, exactly. We spent big money on Jérémy Jacquet. Cynthia, really appreciate it, bro. I'm glad if that helped, I'm glad, bro. Cynthia. We should sign a CDM like Elliot Anderson. Yes, we need to sign a CDM. I think this season we've learned that as good as Gravenberch was last season, he's not a proper number 6. And I think in this league, you need that. Almost all Premier League title winning teams had a proper 6. Somebody to protect your back line. Someone to protect your defense. We need that. Oh, I hope so, Troll. I'm so excited to see Jérémy Jacquet next season. For another Frenchman in the Liverpool team. Very, very excited. The real Jamie, you never know, maybe. I think it all depends on if Slot is still the manager or not. You know? Alina says, we need to focus on that, Leo. Virgil is 35 soon. When he'll quit, we need a big name to replace him. Yeah, but Alinos, we still got him for this season. We spent big money on Jérémy Jacquet. Hopefully, Konate stays. We got Leoni. And I think probably Joe Gomez, there's a good chance he'll leave in the summer. And if he does, then yeah, we'll sign a defender. But to spend 100 million on one, that seems a bit crazy. When we already spent, how much do we spend on Jacquet? Like a crazy amount, you know? Crazy amount. Yeah, but Alinos, I still think there's a chance Virgil stays beyond. Thiago Silva played till the age of 38. I think there's a chance Virgil stays beyond and signs maybe 1-year extension or something. I think it's possible. I mean, Alyssa, on paper, Romero and Van de Ven is not a bad partnership. Just Spurs have so many issues going on beyond that. Big up Drippy, who's reached a 3-stream streak. Big up to you. I think Virgil is still world class too. Like I said, I think the reason why our defense has also looked so bad this season is because there's no protection for that defense. And that's why we need a holding midfielder. We need a defensive midfielder. And I think our back line will look a lot better if we do get one. So, like I said, yes, we need to think about Virgil's replacement. But I think there's a chance he signs another extension, like another year, which would mean he still has 2.5 years. We'll have to see. Ima, there's no reliable rumors about Xabi Alonso that have come out. Congratulations, Taz. Yeah, Alinos, if Spurs go down, why not? Why not? Why not give it a try? He'll be much cheaper. Oof. Why did your sister start supporting City? Yeah, Alyssa, we need to. But results like this will help us. Chelsea, if they can lose this game, it'll help us. Because Alyssa, the way I see it is the momentum that United have, I definitely think United will make top 5. And I think it's either us, Villa, or Chelsea that will miss out on the top 5. That's the way I see it right now. So the more points Chelsea and Villa can drop to, the better, you know? Yeah, Drippy, can you destroy Gala for us? Can you destroy them? Exactly, Charles. There's nothing reliable with Xavi. Yo, Liverpool's the GOAT. Nice to see you in the building. Na, 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 na. If Spurs go down... Okay, I got a question for you guys. This is a good question, Aria. I like this question. And this is for all of you guys. If Spurs were to get relegated and you could sign one player from Spurs, who would you go for? You could sign one player to bring them to Liverpool. One player from Spurs. Who would you go for? Because if I could pick one, I would go for Van de Ven. Because he's still 24 years old. He has all of the... Like, he's playing in a horrible Spurs team. Completely inconsistent. But when I look at, like, the raw ability that Van de Ven has... Like I said, he's 24 years old. In a better Liverpool team with some stability, I think he could be top. You know what I mean? And more consistent. Because right now, I think that's what he's missing in his game, consistency. But part of that is just Spurs who are so inconsistent. So I would say... oh no, Dillior says Richarlison, bro. Somebody was going to say Richarlison, I swear. It had to be Dillior. Okay, someone saying Xavi Simons. Someone is saying Pedro Porro. Pape Sarr. Conor Gallagher. Nice to see you, Deliora, by the way. Rome wanted Dragusin for 25 million, but Spurs said no. He wanted to play in the Premier League. Pape Sarr, a proper defensive mid. That's a decent shout too. Forza Inter says Kingski. Charles says Romero. They had some good players. We don't need Simons. We definitely don't. We don't need the keeper either. Yeah, Alino says Dragusin. Bro, you got the Romanian bias in you. Ima says, Leo, we shouldn't underestimate Spurs when they come tomorrow. So let's hope we can pack them up. I think the most important thing is, can we get that early goal? For me, that's the biggest thing. If we get the early goal, their heads will drop, and then I think it could be a big win for us. But if we're poor and if we don't have intensity about us, then you never know. Spurs could do something on the counter. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, I think Spurs have absolutely zero pressure. I know they need to get as many points as they can because of the relegation fight, but this is Anfield. Nobody is saying that Spurs are going to get something, so it puts zero pressure on them. You know what I mean? And that could help them because they could just play without pressure. But like I said, I think our main goal has to be to start with so much energy, desire, to go all out attacking, because if we get that early goal, bro, it could be a goal fest. I'm not saying it's going to be easy like that, but I'm just saying I think an early goal would change everything. That's the way I see it. %100 biased. Leo, or maybe Archie Gray. Yeah, he's very young. He's a good talent. Elena, nice to see you in the building. I hope you're doing good. Spurs will get second place in the... I've missed since the start of it has been sounding loud. Save from Raya. Bro, Everton are having their chances here away at Arsenal, by the way. They're getting chances in that game. I'm good too. Thanks for asking. Big up. Spurs going to be playing Sheffield Wednesday away next season. Oh, God. Bro, we can't be making fun of Spurs until we beat them. We got to beat them first. And we haven't done that. Andrew in the building. Hope you're doing well. Love the top. Thank you, ND. Big up. Bukayo Saka is down for Arsenal right now. It's going to be a free kick here for Arsenal. Yo, what's good, Tyler? Imagine Wrexham, bro. Wrexham could actually go up. Imagine they did that many promotions in a row. I'm a Newcastle fan, but I also, bro, big up Harrison. Bro, us Liverpool fans are with Newcastle here because we want Chelsea to drop points. So we're all in the same boat right now. Leo, Bayern drew 1-1 with Leverkusen and got 2 red cards, bro. I saw. How did Leverkusen not win that game? They were playing at home. Oh, Arsenal have to take off Timber right now. Arsenal are taking off Timber. Chance for Cole Palmer. Chance for Cole Palmer there. I don't watch F1, bro. Do you? I only watched the F1 documentary on Netflix. That's about it. I watch F1, can't wait tomorrow. Ooh. So, Alinas, tomorrow you're going to be watching a lot of sports then, because you got Liverpool and F1. Tomorrow I'm going to the Liverpool Spurs game, and we are next to the away end. Big up LSC God. Please be loud at Anfield. Please be loud at Anfield. The real hero says Ferrari. Ima, I can't make people members. You can be gifted a membership if someone gifts membership, but I can't do it on my end. F1 is in the morning, so it's before the Liverpool game. Sorry, Aria. Us Liverpool fans want a Newcastle win, bro. I'm sorry. Box and basketball since 1994. Damn, Alinas. Oh, and Elena gets to watch. Bro, Elena, I hope Liverpool and Palmeiras win tomorrow. Hector says, if you could choose one Barca player to go to Liverpool, who would it be? I would probably say Lamine Yamal, bro. He's insane. And he could be our long-term right winger. Have you seen? Yes, Ima. The Bodo Glimt story is unbelievable. Red Devil Big Up says, as a United fan, I love our rivalry as clubs and I can't wait for the next match. Much love for Manchester United. Big up, bro. I was just saying, I think the way you're playing, you're pretty much, I think you'll definitely finish top 5. Then I think it's really between us, Villa, and Chelsea, who are so inconsistent right now. One of those 3 teams is going to miss out on top 5, and I really hope it's not Liverpool, obviously. Tomorrow 9 a.m. will be the F1. Let's go Ferrari, says Alinas. Big up Go12, who's been a community support member for 21 months. Big up Go12, thank you for your support. Who says Anfield needs to be packed for the gala. Yes. And Go12, it will be packed, trust me, because I made a video on it today. But the usually what's the away end for the away fans is going to be filled with Liverpool fans this time around, because the Galatasaray fans got banned for the way they behaved away in Turin, away at Juventus. So they got that ban from UEFA. And Liverpool, I guess, got the authorization to sell those tickets in the away end to Liverpool fans so that they wouldn't just be wasted. So it means we're going to have even more Liverpool fans than usual at Anfield, which is good news. But let's see how the team is able to use that. Hello, Riley. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? I bet Gala fans will come anyway outside of Anfield. Yeah, I think so too. Or some will probably come undercover, Alinos. Like they won't be in any of their Gala fits. They'll just come. They'll come under. I bet there's gonna be some that do that. Chelsea, guys, did you see the pre-match ritual from Chelsea? Had the referee in middle of their huddle. What is this? What is this, bro? No way. Can we get a Senthil? Yeah. If you could take one player from Arsenal, who would it be? Probably. I don't know, actually. What would you guys say for that, for Arsenal? They will dress up with Liverpool shirts. Yeah, exactly. I think that's definitely going to happen. Oh my goodness. Molina scored an unbelievable goal for Atletico Madrid. Jeez. If Chelsea lose, it's helpful for us, definitely, Andre. But there's a lot of time left in this one. With all these injuries, oh boy, there's work to do. Yeah, go 12. It's an absolute must win. Absolute must win. Oh, it's gonna be a free kick for Newcastle. Yeah, exactly. L40. Real ultras. We used to fight. Alinos, do you not support that team anymore? Do you not support that team anymore? Go 12 says if I could take anyone from Arsenal, I'd take their set piece coach. Oh god. That's crazy. Yeti, is that a true fact? Guys, for those of you that have been watching the Arsenal-Everton game, don't you feel like Everton have had more chances than Arsenal? Let me have a look at the stats. Would you guys agree with that or no? That Everton have had the better chances. Yeah, they've created more XG. So far, Everton have 0.82 XG and Arsenal have 0.55. Even though Arsenal have had a lot more shots. Would you guys agree or disagree? I know, Alinos, that's why we gotta go all out attacking tomorrow, I think. And that's why we gotta start Rio tomorrow. Because that Spurs defense is so vulnerable. We gotta take advantage of it. We gotta. I made lunch for my sister and me today. I made nuggets in the air fryer and some instant. Ooh, that sounds nice. Love it, Elena. I think tonight I might make some couscous tonight. And I'm actually starting to be hungry already. Right now it's 7 p.m. where I am in France. You name a player, LFC Jack. I want you to do an edit of Rio. Rio and Gamoa, who hopefully is going to start tomorrow. Genie Edits says, I've not been watching your streams for a long time. Nice to see you in the building, though. What's good? You look drained? Nah, bro. I'm so relaxed right now. I'm actually not drained. No, bro. Because of corruption, the team went in 5th division. Oh, damn. And like 15 years ago, they used to play against Mainz in the UEFA League. Damn. Oh my god, Newcastle nearly score. Newcastle nearly make it 2-0, guys. Oh. Newcastle nearly make it 2-0. Yo, no Sanchez, nice to see you in the building. How are you feeling about the Spurs game tomorrow? Go12 says, if we don't score 3, then bro, we have serious problems. Personally, I don't really care. Go12, so long as we win, that's what matters to me right now. Big up Glock, who says, so apparently the best team in Europe are sticking it out at the Emirates. Great. Yeah, I've been watching that game on the side, Glock, and I don't know what Arsenal are doing, bro. I don't know what Arsenal are doing. Arteta's going to be fuming at halftime. Genie says, we're all drained because of Liverpool's performances. If you don't know, I used to be critical edits. Yeah, we are. The reason I'm less drained today is I haven't thought of as much. Actually, I did think about Liverpool this morning. What am I saying? Are you ready for tomorrow's game? I don't know, Bashir, but I mean, when tomorrow comes around, I'll be excited. Yes, I'll be excited. Yo, big up Foley Dahali, first time in the chat, who says, hope Newcastle smash Chelsea. Me too, bro. We need a Newcastle win. We need Chelsea to drop as many points as possible. So that's what we're hoping for in the building. Big up Drippy, you beat Gala 3-1, bro. I hope that happens to us. I hope that happens for us on... There we are, guys. It's halftime in the Chelsea-Newcastle game. So at halftime, Chelsea 0, Newcastle 1. Liverpool fan Anthony Gordon with the goal. It was a goal on the counter-attack. So it remains 1-0 for the time being. For the time being. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to pee real quick. I don't want to watch anymore. Imagine Bayern paid more for Dragus and gave him more money, but he wanted to play in the Premier League. Fair play. His dream was to play in the Premier League. I rate that, though, Alinas. If that's his dream, he fulfilled his dream. You know what I mean? And if you ever wanted to leave Alinas, I bet a bunch of clubs would want to sign him. So it's not like he's stuck at Spurs forever either. Big up Riley. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I was just on a call. It took me longer than expected. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Watching from Twitch now. Big up Tobias. I see you in the chat. Bro, I'm starting to be so hungry already. It's 7:30 p.m. here, but I barely ate anything today. So I'm gonna have a big din. Oh, it's magic. And you know. Wait, Tobias, LFC fan, were you on TikTok before? Or on YouTube? Blair, nice to see you in the building. What's good? I'm getting sick again? No. Blair, do you mean you already feel the cold? That's why I'm drinking so much chi. I'm just trying to stay warm that way. Wednesday, we have to take advantage of Heath Ground. I think it's great news. Really great news. Riley, I hope Liverpool will make it through. I really hope Liverpool will make it through. We gotta believe. Bayo, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Bro, I'm starting to be hungry right now. I'm starting to be... But Tobias, were you on TikTok before? Or on YouTube? Here we go. Second halves are about to kick off, you guys. I'm just gonna get a sweater. Ah, okay, Tobias. Oh, nice to see you, Alexander. Oh, it looks like Chelsea have made a sub already, guys. But they're not putting the referee in their team huddle this time around. It looks like they're bringing on Delap. My lungs feel sad to use this emoji, GD. But we're always going to keep that. We're always going to keep that emoji in the building. All right, let me get the timer ready. Chelsea will get this second half kicked off. Chelsea will get the second half kicked off. Here we go. And there we are. There we are. The second half has officially kicked off for Chelsea. Coconut, I want you to do Milos Kerkez. Do you guys think Newcastle can continue this on and win this game? Big up John Moza. Nice to see you in the building. Who says, hi Leo, wasn't the Liverpool match today? Because I could have sworn it was today. Was it moved? No, it's tomorrow. John Moza, it's tomorrow. At 4:30. Yo, Dilsha. Munga says, hey bro, I really hope the result stays like this for Chelsea. Newcastle can make it. Yes, bro. That's exactly why it's a kind of hate watch along right now. We just want Chelsea to drop as many points as possible. That's exactly what we're in it for. So let's hope they can hold on. Let's hope they can hold on at Stamford Bridge. Ginny says, imagine West Ham and Forest get a result while Spurs lose. They could go to 18th, bro. It would be wild. This could be a wild weekend. Bayo says, come on, Newcastle. We need them to win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up Dean, first time in the chat on Twitch. Nice to see you. Says, never knew you had a Twitch, bro. I recently installed it. All football topics, yes. Although our biggest interest is really Liverpool, but we love I love watching other football games too. You know, like during the World Cup, there'll be lots of World Cup streams. You best believe. Bayo, I don't have glasses. I just have these. They're for screens. It's just to help to not like tire out the eyes. Riley, I don't think so for this time around because I think the team for tomorrow is pretty easy to predict. I'm good, Tobias. How are you? I know once tomorrow comes around, I will be excited for Liverpool match day, even though we're not playing well right now. Ooh, Cole Palmer nearly. Oh, chance for Chelsea. Strike from Delap, but it's straight at the keeper. Chance for Delap. Big up to you, Coconut, who says, as today's my last day as a member, I want to thank Devash for gifting it to me. You'll never walk alone. Big up. Devash, are you in the building, by the way? Are you in the building? With so many suspended and injured tomorrow, we got to win. We can't miss on this one. Yeah, bro. On peut absolument pas. We can't be complacent whatsoever. We cannot be complacent whatsoever. Just watch your videos. Class. We have a full house for the Galatasaray game. Hopefully big win against Spurs and Galatasaray. That'd be unreal to get real confidence and belief as well. Yes, Dean. Yes. Big up Yetzi. It's still 1-0 for Newcastle. But Chelsea have a corner right now. Oh, chance for Everton, but it's saved by Raya. Bro. And Newcastle could have a counter-attack at the same time. Jeez, there's a lot happening in both games. Gordon. Nah, now they have a lot of players back. Everton got a lot of chances at the Emirates, but if they don't take these chances, I think Arsenal will end up winning this one, like late on or something. But I think surely the goal is bound to come for Arsenal. There's no way. There's no way. Do you think when Isak comes back, he'll play good? I mean, he'll need time. But as an impactful player off the bench, definitely he can do things. Oh, it's going to be a corner for Newcastle, it looks like. He should be back after the international break. Next month. He should be back. Everton's had a lot of chances. Going to Anfield on Wednesday. Yes, Munga. Meg, can you please be so freaking loud for all of us? Going to Anfield on Wednesday. Hope to witness a comeback versus Gala. Bro, we need to witness a comeback against Gala. It's going to be a full Liverpool house. That never happens. Thank you, John Moza. I appreciate it. We're gonna bring the atmosphere on Wednesday. You best believe. Dean says, I'd say City will end up winning the league. They always took us right down to the wire. I don't see why they wouldn't do the same against Arsenal. I don't know. This City team to me looks so different. Like, look at the recent result. They drew at home to Forest. Like, for the the business end of the season, for them to be drawing at home to Forest, that's a terrible result. I know they should have won that, but still they didn't. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's the City of old that could go on some crazy winning run. But I also look at Arsenal and bro, like the football they're playing, it's not inspiring. It's so not inspiring, the football Arsenal play. I usually never watch the Arsenal games. I'm not going to lie, because I think the football is boring. Today I'm watching them because I wanted to watch the Chelsea-Newcastle game anyways. So it's on at the same time. And I have the Arsenal game side by side. And bro, I don't see the creative force in this Arsenal team. I know that's not breaking news, but it's just crazy because they're leading the title. And this is how they play. You know, it's just wild. The stadium is going to be loud with only Liverpool supporters. It'll be amazing, bro. I'm so hyped for you. Bro, you need to make sure that when you leave Anfield, you don't have a voice left. You don't have a voice left. You need to make sure of that. I want both. Bayo says, how do you want the Arsenal-Everton game to go? I want both teams to lose. I just want an exciting... I hope the title race at least goes till the end. Because if Arsenal just run away with it, it's not good at all. And I don't know if I think I would rather... I mean, right now a draw is not bad, is it? Dean says, Forest is a good team, though. They have really good players. And yeah, De Bruyne was so good. You have to appreciate what a player he was in his prime. He carried so much. And Rodri isn't the same. Absolutely. Watching Twitch, Tobias, because I see you in the chat. Some people just prefer the Twitch experience, I think, you know? Yeah, Galatasaray fans are unbelievable. Unbelievable. You have to give credit. By the way, Anthony from the OLS France says hello to you. Salut Anthony, ça va? We talked about you at the Cobb Bar in Paris last time. Big up, bro. Are you going with Anthony to the game at Anfield, or are you going solo, bro? Glock, who's an Arsenal fan, says Arsenal has no champions mentality. We play anti-football. I honestly think it would ruin the image of England if we somehow win the title. Bro, an Arsenal fan is saying that? No way. Bro, an Arsenal fan is saying, I honestly think it would ruin the image of England if we somehow win the title. An Arsenal fan just said that in the chat, you guys. No joke. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't watched Arsenal this season because everybody tells me it's not exciting to watch. And I'm been watching this game right now and I cannot believe the lack of creativity. It's crazy. But if they win 1-0, I'm sure the Arsenal fans will be happy. You know what I mean? Hello, this is my first time on the Twitch. Nice to see you, Logan. Like is good. Are you coming from YouTube or TikTok? What's your bro's name, Riley? I'll give him a shout out. Delcia said, I'm going with a friend, but not Anthony. He's going to Spurs tomorrow. Oh, love it. Which section are you guys sitting at Anfield? Are you doing Man City watch along? No, but tomorrow I'm doing a watch along for the Spurs game. You best believe. Best believe. Yeah, I agree. Arsenal football is boring, unless you like Arsenal. Glock says, I'm just stating facts. I'm just surprised because Glock, like, you guys are in a position now where you're under less pressure because look at the points you have kind of in front of City, and City are not convincing, but it just feels like you're playing football. It's such a safety net. And that's not exciting to watch. You know? Glock says this season has been the worst performance from our attack. Yeah, we can't let Arsenal win the league if they play like this, bro. But I'm not even that invested, to be honest, in the whole title race because I'm more worried about Liverpool and we have our own share of issues to deal with. You know what I'm saying? We got our issues. So, yeah. Meryl, est-ce que t'es là? Si t'es là, je te donne un shout out in the building. Meryl in the building, shout out. Shout out Meryl. The cop as always. Oh là là, Delcia. Attends, il faut que tu me dises comment t'arrives à trouver des places dans le cop parce que moi je suis jamais assis au cop. À chaque fois que je vais à Anfield, je suis assis dans d'autres endroits. I don't watch Arsenal games unless I want to sleep, says Kat. Bro, I'm telling you, I hadn't watched Arsenal games and maybe, I just watched the City Arsenal one and then a few others. Ooh, Newcastle might get a penalty here. Gordon. Nah, I don't think that's a pen. I don't think that's a penalty. Leo, what's good? By the way, sorry for being late. I was studying for my final exams. Good luck on your exams, Adiel. Senthil says, which Premier League manager do you think plays the most beautiful football? Bro, the football in this league right now it's bad. I don't know if there's one where I'm like, whoa, that's beautiful football. Would you guys say there's one team that you watch in the Premier League right now where you think the football is beautiful? Let me know. Bonsoir, Meryl. Can you speak any word in Arabic? Unfortunately, no, bro. But the only difference, Genie, is if Arsenal win the league, then they would have a lot of money to invest in attackers in the summer. You know what I mean? Most of the places we have through OLS, the French Association, are in the COP. This is why. Bro. Ouais, Meryl, je te vois. Let's go. Look at the W's, Meryl. Let's go. Delcia aussi. Dis hello, Meryl. J'espère que ça va. Que ça va. Mec, ça va être incroyable in the cup. Are you kidding me? Bro, Liverpool better start that game with absolute flames. I'm talking about the Galatasaray game here because that's the one you're going to in the cup end. But bro, tomorrow too, Liverpool, it's also the responsibility of the players to show us something to be excited about. They need to do that. Because we're better than these two teams. We gotta have the confidence to know we're better. Even though I know we're not playing that way right now, we gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. We need Newcastle to hold on. And look at how it's led us. It's inevitable. Arsenal season, I don't know, bro. For us, the main, like, we're struggling for different reasons to Arsenal. I think our squad last season was really great, but we had to sell a lot of those players and we had to change a lot of things. You know what I mean, Genie? So I don't think it's comparable. But I definitely think hopefully the league will be better next season. She brings the luck to us. Yeah, go 12. We got to get Meryl back. I'm gonna lose my voice. Yes. I'll break so hard my voice on Wednesday. If we win tomorrow, we get confidence and then take Gala off the Champions League. Yes, bro. We need that. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate to that, my brother. Look at this beautiful cup I got, by the way. Look at this cup. It's my favorite cup. I'm hydrating to that. Big win tomorrow to start off and the confidence it'll give us. Madueke is off, and Martinelli and Gyökeres are on. Havertz is also off. So Gyökeres and Martinelli are the two subs for Arsenal, hoping that they can somehow find the winner. Do you think Newcastle can hold on? Yeah, Logan, I hope so. Glock says, but to be completely honest, we won't mind it if we lift the Premier League title. Yeah, that's for sure. But Glock, are you one of the fans where if Arsenal don't win the Premier League or the Champions League this season, would you be Arteta out? I'm just curious. Where did you get this one? I got it in Paris. What's the place called again? I forgot. It's gonna be a penalty. It looks like it might be a penalty. Cole Palmer has gone down for Chelsea in the box. Leo, you need to get Meril for the second leg. Guys, what are we saying? Should I get Meril for the second leg? Gala has a terrible away record. Yeah, we need to take advantage. Genie, just like we need to take advantage. Guys, do you think it's going to be a penalty for Chelsea here? I think it will. It doesn't look like Voltemade has made contact with the ball. What do you guys think? Is it going to be a penalty? Should I get Meril for the second leg? I think a penalty will be given, to be honest. What do you guys think? Glock says, yes, obviously I would be Arteta out. We gave Arteta too much time. One day you need to come to Paris and watch a game with us at the Cobb Bar. Have you ever been there? I have been there. I have been there. I was there the day where the final day, remember, where we thought we were going to win the Premier League title. Do you remember? We thought we were going to win the Premier League title. When Villa were leading against City, I was at the Cobb Bar that day and we were all so devastated, obviously. We beat Wolves, but Villa ended up just completely losing it all. Can you do it? Potentially, Logan. Kat says, Defo bring Meril for the second leg. Oh, Chelsea on the counter here. Chelsea on the counter here. Cole Palmer has it. It's a great cross. Chelsea are really looking more and more dangerous here. Bro, look at Chelsea in around Newcastle's box right now. What a painful day. You need better memories there now, yeah. I've been to Lush Bar, le Lush Bar. Ça s'appelle le Lush Bar, non? I've been there a few times too. Before the PSG game last season, I met up some Reds there. Like Mason. Watching you from a PS5. Bro, I only recently learned that it's possible to watch from a PS5. I had no clue you could. When we lost that game in Paris, if we had just beat them, we would have... Yeah, I know, Genie. I know. Bro, imagine how much Arsenal fans would lose it if they can't beat Everton at home. They would absolutely lose it. Voltemade has come off for Newcastle, and it looks Joe Linton has come on in his place. Yeah, Joe Linton. Guys, is it true though? Someone in the chat said that Everton haven't conceded a single set piece this season. Is that actually true? Can someone double check that? So, Fiddly Digits, nice to see you first time in the chat. Bro, there's still a lot of time for Arsenal to still find this winner. It's only the 66th minute. But what's for sure is they're not playing exciting football. That's for sure. Bit for life, nice to see you first time in the chat too on Twitch. Yeah, bro, I only just recently started streaming on Twitch. I know nothing about it. I'm learning as we go. But Biff for life, are you coming from TikTok or YouTube? Big up, Fiddly. Thank you for your support. Not ideal. I'm not married, bro. Ah, okay, it's banned. Wait, Adiel, are you based in India? 40 Life, the Twitch is the same. It's called Leo's Goals too. Just with 2 S's at the end. Everton making a change. Ah, yeah, okay. Oh my god, Anthony Gordon hits the post. What a strike from Anthony Gordon. Oh my goodness, bro. Was it saved by the keeper? Anthony Gordon hits the post from outside the box. It was a beautiful strike. Oh wait, no, what am I? Wow, I'm blind. Guys, I'm literally blind. It wasn't even close to the post. Sanchez made the save. Oh god, guys, I'm genuinely worried about my eyesight right now. It was nowhere near the post. Oh god. Oh no. Hope you're doing well. Much love. Thank you, Luke. Wait, Luke, do you play Villa tomorrow? Damn, you're blind. I know, bro. I'm blind with these glasses. Oh god. Bro, when I looked at the replay, I was like, jeez. I need to go get my eyes checked, bro. It was a save, clearly. John Moza says, bro, I can watch you on my cousin's fridge. Wait, what does that mean? My cousin's fridge? What are you talking about, bro? Fiddly says, bro, I hope Arsenal lose against Everton because my friend is at the match and I want to clown him when he comes back. Bro, there's still enough time for them to find the winner. Oh, look at that defending from Newcastle. It's going to be a corner for Chelsea. Big up, though. Thank you for your support, John Moza. You've been a community support member for 3 months. Bro, I'm starving right now. I had dinner. Oh, don't talk about food right now, Danny. I'm starving. All I had today was like a few some bread. That's all I had today. So I'm starving right now. Logan says Liverpool needs someone to replace Gakpo. I think as a squad player will be fine, but Logan, I agree we need to get a starting winger. We need to sign a winger or 2 this summer. Leo, is 6'1" a good height for a 6? It's what? You're that tall already? I'm nowhere near 6'1", and I'm 26, bro. Yeah, Fiddly, I would start Rio tomorrow. 100% I would start Rio tomorrow. Luke says, at least you don't have my eyesight. It's 12:20. Is that bad? I don't know. I don't know what 12:20 is. Is that bad? After stream, Leo's gonna eat a while. Why did you only eat bread today? Because I wasn't hungry. And since I went on a run, Oh, it's gonna be a free kick for Everton. Where would Rio be on the bench? Because we don't need two left wingers on the bench. Yeah, that's actually a good point. If we sign a left winger, it wouldn't make sense to keep Rio and Gakpo. Well, we'll have to see what happens in the summer. We'll have to see. That is a good point, though. But what's for sure is I want to see Rio start tomorrow. That I have zero doubts over. It's the right type of game to be starting him in. Son, the captain says, do you think Spurs is going to get relegated? I think there's a real chance. And big up, by the way, first time in the chat. Nice to see you on Twitch. Are you a Spurs fan, son? Son, Leo, I'm 6'3" at 15 years old. Jeez, Genie, do you play basketball? Fiddly says, I say if Spurs stick with Igor Tudor, they might. Yeah, bro, son, I think you need to get rid of this manager, Tudor. It's been horrific. People thought you were gonna have the new manager bounce, and you really have not. Since Tudor came in. Right now, guys, Chelsea, this would be huge if Chelsea lost right now. It would be huge for us, guys. It really would be. This is good for Liverpool that Chelsea is losing. Very good for Liverpool ghosts. Let's hope Newcastle hold on. Hope. Did you watch the Athletic piece about Liverpool playing slow? It's actually backed up by data. Yeah, Cyprian, I watched actually a YouTube video on it. I watched part of it. It seems like I'm the grandpa in the chat. Nah, Alinos, I think there's some... Oh, Dauman has come on for Arsenal, guys. They're turning... Arsenal is turning to the youth right now because there's not enough creativity in that team. But bro, imagine how the Arsenal feel. Imagine how the Arsenal fans feel at Anfield right now. Sorry, not at Anfield, at the Emirates. They must be so uninspired by that football. How could you be playing that when you're leading a title race? I don't understand. Chance for Delap here. Chance. Big up Vex. Nice to see you in the building. Bro, I'm starving right now. Logan says a player I would love to play for Liverpool is Dan Balach from Sunderland. He's a fantastic player. He's very physically strong, right? Do you think we'll see Kingski again in a Spurs shirt? I hope for him. Cyprien says, I'm a Strasbourg fan, so for me, seeing Rosinho losing is nice. He's abandoned the ship mid-season. Wait, how has Strasbourg done, by the way, since he left? Do you still play, Luke? Do you still play football? Kingsley played well against us in the cup last season? Yeah. Nah, I hope he does, bro. One game should never define you like that. He was just thrown in the deep end. It's still 1-0 for Newcastle, and in the other game, Arsenal-Everton is still 0-0. Yes, Alisson. Guys, good news. Liverpool have now triggered the option. This broke 30 minutes ago. I didn't even see it, guys. Breaking news. Liverpool have triggered the option in Alisson Becker's contract to keep him at the club for until at least the 2026-27 season. That's great news. Great news. What's the story with his injury? We don't know yet. Yes, Ali. I was so surprised to see how old Kinski looks now compared to last season. He's still really young, though, for a keeper, right? Eze with a decent strike for Arsenal. Oh, it looks like Chelsea are asking. What are Chelsea asking for? Did Cucurella want a penalty? Bro, the Arsenal fans are not happy. Guys, look at the reaction of the Arsenal fans. It's actually guys, I cannot remember, like genuinely in my memory, I cannot remember a team leading a title race like this and for fans to be so uninspired. It really shows like our Arteta's style of football is. Oh my god, what a chance for Chelsea. Oh my goodness. What a chance for Chelsea. Header goes just wide. Wow, that was just wide of the post for Chelsea. Gets that. Fiddly, I know it's crazy, but if Arteta doesn't win the Premier League or the Champions League this season, I could see a world where he gets let go because of the football. You know, if he keeps coming up short, like it's with the amount of money he spent, I just don't see how who is still going to be supporting him at that stage. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, guys, this is where we see how these games are heading towards right now. It's the 88th minute in both games. So far, the score is Chelsea 0, Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0, Everton 0. Thank you, Haroon. Mahmoud, I appreciate your support. Thank you. Go on, Newcastle. Newcastle on the attack here. Ooh, Anthony Gordon with a shot from outside the box, but it's easy save. Easy save. So few goals in the Premier League today. Yeah, it's crazy. Wait, but Cyprien, how is Strasbourg doing since he left? I was wondering. Dean Hayes, nice to see you in the building. This is a great result for Liverpool. Absolutely, Dean. But let's hope they hold on. There's still enough time for Chelsea to turn this game around. It's the 81st minute right now. But let's hope it would be a really great result. Because that would mean that right now we're on level points with Chelsea, Dean. And at the same time, we've played a game less. So we have a chance to get a real advantage tomorrow with a win against Spurs. So it is a big positive. Nice to see you, VI Bex. First time in the Twitch chat too. What do you think is going to happen? Imagine an Everton last minute winner. I think there's more of a chance of an Arsenal last minute winner, let's be honest. Even though they're not playing well, they're playing at home and they'll probably pile on more pressure, you know? But I'm just shocked at the football because like I told you guys, I've rarely watched Arsenal this season, mainly because everybody says it's not entertaining. So I don't... Why would I watch? You know what I mean? But I'm kind of shocked at what I've seen here today. I'm shocked at it. Wait, what was I checking? Bro, what did I want to check? There was something I wanted to check. Forget what it was. Leo, did you... Fiddly, is that official? I just saw some quotes. Are you getting food? Yes, Dean, after this game. I'm not... I never order food. I did groceries earlier today. I think I'm going to have pasta with meatballs tonight. Because I'm just so hungry. And pasta with meatballs is going to be a proper meal. I've seen... Oh, VI Beck says, I've seen almost every Arsenal game this season. I don't think the entertainment value has been great or that attacking. But their defense has been solid. Back from eating. Oh, Tobias, stop that. I'm absolutely starving right now. Chance again. Delap. Chance for Chelsea. Dean, I mean, I've been running forever, but I don't run often, to be honest, Dean. Yeah, I don't consistently run. Just sometimes when I just get the energy to do it, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Nah, Adil, bro, I love cooking. It's actually one of my favorite things is just cooking. And doing grocery shopping, I love it. It's one of my favorite activities. Weirdly enough, I love it. Strasbourg is doing okay in the Conference League, but the opposition just isn't that strong. In Ligue 1, they've struggled really. I think their best chance to get European football is winning the conference. Okay, I could see that. Who's the other best team, Cyprien, in the Conference League? Glock says you're cooked if you think going to Arsenal games would be entertaining. Bro, imagine too, the prices of the Arsenal tickets are a lot of money too. And that's the entertainment factor you get. Like, that's bad. Delior says, I would love for us to finish the season the way we started it. I would like that too, Delior, except with clean sheets. Because those games were too close margin-wise, Delior. But yeah, Delior. What's great is when I look at the race for Champions League positions, which is likely going to be top 5, I think both Chelsea, I know we're definitely not that consistent and we have our share of problems. There's no doubt about it. But I think Chelsea and Villa are very inconsistent. I watched Villa this week because I went to the Lille-Villa game and they look so average, Villa. They won 1-0, but it wasn't deserved. Like, they just look so average, the football. So even Villa, I think, could continue to drop points. But obviously, Chelsea dropping points here would be great news for us. Because getting Champions League football next season is such a huge thing. So huge. Flex says, who do you think is the GOAT, Stevie G? Steven Gerrard. Stevie G. Fiorentina, Shakhtar, Crystal Palace. Yeah, there's good teams. There's good teams. Next 2 games are, oh my goodness, Dean. Our next 2 games are so important. So important. Yeah, Ideal. The only thing I've really watched of Gordon Ramsay is like his prison show that he did, where he was teaching inmates like cooking. I love that show that he did. Next 2 games for Liverpool are massive, Leo. Yeah, Dean, absolutely. If we win those 2 games, like the way the fan base will feel will be so different. It could change the energy in the building. But if it's the other way around, then it's going to be, like I said, Liverpool fans will be wanting to leave the UK at that stage. That's how bad it'll be. It would be. So it's definitely a spell of what, 4 days, right? 4-day spell that could decide, oh my goodness, Arsenal playing it out from the back. They nearly gave it. Why don't you dye your hair? Ideal, because I like my natural hair color, to be honest. Here we go. It's the 89th minute now. 89th minute. Arsenal have scored. Of course, Arsenal nick it late. Arsenal have scored 1-0 against Everton. Arsenal have scored late on. Oh my goodness, and it's Victor Gyökeres. That's a huge goal for Arsenal. Huge goal for Arsenal. They've been so average today against this Everton side, but they will not care now. They will not care because they won. They won't care, bro. Victor Gyökeres with probably up there with the most important goal he scored so far. Arsenal have scored, guys. 1-0 against Everton. Eight minutes of additional time in the Chelsea-Newcastle game. Damn. 8 minutes. It was just a tap-in for Gyökeres, bro. A tap-in, but it's a huge goal. They won't care. They won't care whatsoever. Goal for Arsenal. That's huge in the title race. Absolutely huge in the title race. Arsenal's luck is in. Yeah, definitely. Mane says, Leo, I live in America, but I love Liverpool because my dad has watched them for at least 40 years. I love it. Where do you live in America? I used to live in New York for over 10 years, bro. Over 10 years I lived in New York, so I know the States pretty well. Bro, now Arsenal have a 10-point lead over City. There's 6 minutes of additional time in that game. But they have a 10-point lead right now, Arsenal. That's a huge goal. City have 2 games in hand, though. Yeah, but still. They do, it's true. City have played 2 less games, but it's still, for the confidence it gives Arsenal, it is huge to have that lead. You know what I mean? It is absolutely massive. Let's be real. Ooh. Bro, the Arsenal fans are buzzing now. The Arsenal fans are buzzing now. They looked so stressed before, now they're buzzing. That's football for you. Yeah, Logan, I used to play a lot of FIFA and Football Manager, but I stopped because I got too addicted. I used to play a lot, though. This is a really positive result for us in the top 5 race for UCL, as it means we're still level on points with Chelsea while they've now played an extra game. Oh, Newcastle on the counter. Newcastle on the counter. Did you see the championship? Sheffield is still on -6. They might finish the season with negative points. That's crazy. I didn't see. I haven't looked at the championship league table in a while. Bro, it looks like Arsenal are actually going to come away with this win. And it's going to be 2-0. Arsenal about to score because Pickford's not in the goal. Arsenal 2-0. Arsenal have scored, guys. It's game over. 2-0. The Arsenal fans are going crazy. They've somehow found a way, even though they didn't play well. They've somehow found a way. Arsenal fans are absolutely buzzing. They're 2-0 up against Everton now. Odegaard. No, was it who was it that scored? Was it Dowman? It was the kid. Was it Max Dowman? Bro, Pickford was completely out of his goal. No, Coconut, after the game, I'm going to end the stream because I'm absolutely starving and I still need to film a video. But tomorrow we can do it. Yes, guys, GG's. Can we get W spammed in the building, guys? This is the result we wanted. Can we get W spammed in the building right now? Can we get W spammed in the building? Full-time whistle was blown. Chelsea 0, Newcastle 1. That means that gives us that puts us in a really good place for the top 5 race because Chelsea are still on 48 points, but they've now played in a game more than us. So if we win tomorrow against Spurs, we would go 3 points clear and we would move into the top 5 places. Really good news, you guys. I want W spammed in the building. Spammed in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Chelsea losing at home to Newcastle. That's what we would have wanted. W's in the building. There we are, guys. That is going to be the end of this live. I'm now going to film a quick video and then I need to eat because I'm absolutely starving. But I appreciate all of you guys that joined in the building today for this super chill Saturday stream, watch along, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Liverpool match day. Liverpool against Spurs. Come on, you Reds. We have a chance to put ourselves in such a good position for the top 5 race with a win tomorrow at Anfield. We absolutely need to show ourselves and show up because this is some opportunity for us. So, guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Saturday, and I will see you guys